Hi, my name is Sophia Sukin and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Edmonton, Canada. Today I wanted to demonstrate to you how to use the cute Halloween designer series paper, which is right here, to make a card that's just black and white. I did add a little bit of, I am going to add a little bit of color, but not a lot. So I just wanted to show you how cool this paper is, because you can use the Halloween side, or you could use just the black and white side and you could make a really cool card out of that. So it comes in 16 different patterns, which is really cool because you get a lot of paper, and you could use it for Halloween and then you could use it for something else if you wanted. Because Halloween's just around the corner, I am making a Halloween themed card. And what I've done is I've just cut out images from this paper. So that's all we're going to be using is just this paper to use to make the card. I'm going to show you which designs we're going to be using today. I don't have a lot of it left. So first of all, you're gonna need a card base, and this card base measures 5.5 by 4 1/4. So it's basically just a letter size sheet cut in half the long way. So it opens up like this. And then you're gonna need your designer series paper, and I have used the black side, which it's kind of textured for you already, so you don't really have to do anything to it. And then on the other side, it has these bats. But we're gonna use the black side. And this is gonna be my panel for the card, and it's just gonna layer on top of the card, just like this. So we'll go ahead and put that on. This has a little bit of a lip on it. So I'm gonna take my bone folder and just kind of push down all of the edges. Now my panel measures 1/4 inch smaller than the card base. So for the panel, we're sitting at 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that on with my crafter's tape. I don't like to use a lot because sometimes I do have to remove my panels if I make a mistake, and it makes it easier when there isn't a lot of glue on it to remove it. So I'm just gonna stick that down, and now we have this. Yeah, I really like how that black is already textured for you, so you don't have to do anything. My next layer, I've decided to use not the skeleton side, but the stripe side. And this is gonna go right in the middle. And so the first thing I'm gonna do is decide whether I wanna put this up on dimensionals. And I think everything else is gonna be going on dimensional. So this is also gonna go flat onto the card. Now this is, it's giving you a 1/2 inch border on each side. And so it measures at 4 1/4 by 3. And we'll put that on as well. That was a lot, but that's okay. And we're gonna put this right in the center, just like that. I think that's good. So there, with that, you've already got a lot of layers to your card. And I don't like really loud cards. I just want it to be pretty neutral. And that's why I chose the black and white. But really, you can, if you wanted to make it really fun, like I was thinking about using this because it's kind of colorful. And it would have gave it some more color, but I really wanted to stick with the black and white. Then what I've done is I've cut out a circle with my stitch shape dies. Now these aren't available to buy anymore, but Stampin' Up! Does have the layering circle dies, I think they're called, and that's got so many different circles in it. I just don't have it yet. I have these ones, so this is what I'm using. So I want to put that approximately right there. But first, I think I'm going to decorate it. And I've cut out a ghost. And the ghost comes from this paper right here. You can pick any of those ghosts. I really like this fat one, and I like the one that's holding the treat bag. So I've cut out the treat bag guy, and I want him to go kind of right there. So I'm just going to move this out of the way for a second. And we're gonna decorate our circle. So let me just grab my Stampin' Dimensionals. Right here. I have a few left of the mini ones that I've cut out. So what I like to do is when they're done in the middle, I cut all the ends off too and turn that part into dimensionals as well. It just helps, gives you more than what you paid for. So I have a little haunted house. I've got a ghost that needs to go on there. And I've also cut out a pumpkin. And I think I kind of want it like this. So the ghosts are gonna go, all of this stuff I want to put on dimensionals to give the card a little bit more texture. My boo. Might have to kind of squeeze that one on. Yeah, this is kind of big for this, but that's okay. We'll just move it down, line it up, put it on. Okay. And there. Okay, so I'll start with the house. I want that going kind of right in the center. And then we're going to put the ghost on. And that's going to go right maybe there. And then we're going to put the pumpkin right there. So there. Now that that's on there, I think I'm going to try to move this over a little bit to there. Okay, and this is gonna layer onto my card right here. And then what I've done is I've cut out a black and white polka dot piece. This is gonna kind of act like another just decoration under there. And then I'm using this gingham ribbon. You don't have to use any ribbon. I mean, you could just do this and then put the greeting underneath. But I kind of, because this house is purple, I wanted to add a layer of the ribbon and color it in purple. So we're gonna do that. Just grabbing my purple Stampin' Blend marker. So these are alcohol markers and they dry really quickly. So what I'm going to do is color this ribbon purple, and that's going to kind of go underneath there. Just move this out of the way for a sec. Grab some paper and my ribbon scissors. Just kind of make that angled. And then we'll do about that much. Should be enough. And then I'm going to take the brush side of my Stampin' Blend. Now this isn't the exact color. I think that's Highland Heather, and this is Fresh Freesia. I don't know. Okay, hold on, let me just find the back of this paper and tell you what color it is. It is Highland Heather, but this is Dark Fresh Freesia. I think it'll work just fine though. So I color the ribbon purple. And alcohol markers bleed through, so you don't have to do the other side. You'll see what I mean when I turn it around. See? Magic. It's already purple there too. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that dry for a sec. Get this out of my way. Put the ribbon away. And now we're gonna put the card together. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna stamp my greeting. So I didn't buy the stamp set for this paper, but I do have a Happy Halloween greeting from the Sparkle of the Season stamp set. So that's what I'm gonna be using. But you can use whatever greeting you have on hand. It doesn't have to be this one. And I think I'm gonna stamp in Highland Heather. So let me just grab that color. There it is. And then we've got something to work with. So when you're stamping on your Stampin' Up! Ink pads, you just have to gently tap. You don't have to push too hard to ink up your stamp. And it's nice because with this one you can see through the stamp and you know exactly what it's going to look like when you stamp it. So I'm just going to center that and stamp it down. There it is. So get that out of the way. I'm going to take my scissors and actually I'm going to cut this right at the end so I know how much I want to cut. So close that. And now let's start putting the card together. So I kind of like the black and white going across the whole way. And this is going to kind of come as a layer like that. And then this part is going to come down right there. Okay, so we'll start with putting this down. And I'm not going to cut it yet. I'm going to cut it right at the end because I want it to go over the black and white. So we'll grab some. I'm going to grab the Tombow glue just so that it's movable if I don't like it. And we're going to try to center this. Now I'm just doing this by eye, but you could measure it if you wanted to. Just like that. And then you turn it over. Open up your card. And I'm just going to cut the edges. Get the sharpest scissors you have when you're doing this part. Or the ones that go closest to the edge. There. Okay, so there's that. And then I want this to kind of come like that. Yeah. And for this, I'm going to use some double-sided tape. Here it is. This is called Tear and Tape. So we're just going to have this going across the bottom there. And then the ribbon's going to stick right onto it. So You don't want it going all the way to the ends because I know that ribbon doesn't go all the way to the end. And then we peel the sticker off the top if I can get it. There. Just like this. And then grab the ribbon. Kind of center it on there. Just like that. Now, it's a little bit long, so I'm just gonna trim it. There. And then we're gonna put this on, and then the greeting's gonna go on at the very end. And I think I'm just gonna cut it like that. So this is going to go on some dimensionals. I definitely want to get one in the center so it doesn't collapse. I think I'm going to kind of put it all the way around. There we go, that's the end of that sheet. Now I can get rid of it. Peel these off. Perfect. And now this is going to go on right here. Just like that. And I'm going to get some mini dimensionals, new ones. It's always fun starting a new pack of dimensionals. One in the middle and one on the end. There. Now this is going to go right underneath that ribbon. Just like that. There. Happy Halloween. There you go. So that's my card. I think I'm going to put some embellishments on it. I have some purple rhinestones here. And if you don't have purple, you could just get clear and color them with the, actually that's what we'll do. So I've got some clear rhinestone gems here. And okay, let's kind of clean up this space first. Too many things. Get rid of all this. Okay. So all you need to do is get your clear rhinestones, and I think I'm going to do purple gems. So you take your brush side again, and I think I'm going to have 3 of them on there. We'll do one big one. And 2 little ones. There. Oh, that one needs a little more, I think. There. So take this guy off first. Throw it on there. Just like that. Okay, and if you really want to jazz it up even more, get your little chalk marker. So this is a Stampin' chalk marker. It allows you to kind of write in white. And let's throw some dots on here. There. Okay, so that is my project for you today. I hope you like it. If you've liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. I publish videos every week, either on Friday or Saturday. And if you want to buy any of these products, the links to the products will be listed in the description underneath this video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'd love to hear from you or be your demonstrator. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.